Welcome to Norwal Farm. Michael Walsh with Roger Norgel here. Our story continues, and we've had a few developments in the last 24 to 48 hours. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, ring the notification bell to be alerted of all of our new videos, and if you would please hit the like button, that helps our channel, and please leave us a comment and share this video with a friend. So let's get started and we'll catch you up on what's going on. This little lamb has been laying around, and the lamb's been playing, and so about 3 hours ago, gave me an antibiotic injection, and I think he was maybe starting to get some joint ill or something, I don't know. But look at him now. I mean, he's running and playing. So he was just laying around for the last day or so, and I thought, that's not normal. He's about 4 or 5 days old. So there again, I always say you got to observe your animals and pay close attention to him, because he was not looking good, but he's pretty bright right now. So give him a large dose of penicillin. We'll follow it up again in 3 days. This doe's been up and down all afternoon. It's about 2:30 and not making progress. I'm going to do a vaginal exam on her and see if she's having an issue there. Did a vaginal exam and really big bucklings, and she's pretty much dilated, but she just wasn't making any progress. So I went ahead and delivered them, and then reached in, and the other one was right in position too. So I went ahead and delivered both of them. Both of them are big bucklings. Those kids make 2 of the others. Of course, there's half as many, so they had more room to grow. But 2 really big, strong bucklings. Nice, good size. She had twins last year, buck and a doe. So she's all done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this doe out and put clean bedding and everything in there, and then we'll move her into that pen. So we'll get that done. These triplets are doing really well. The 2 doelings are nursing at the same time. They were born about 6 o'clock this morning. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So really glad to see that. They're doing well. Quads are all doing well. The little girl's looking up at us. We're going to ear tag those and weigh them tonight. But this is working out really well. Keeps her away from the wall. They can nurse both sides, and she can't see them. I put another petition on that side, and I went ahead and put a petition there too, because the kids have been jumping up in there already. I don't want them to escape, so I think this is going to work. They've been nursing from both sides. They can go up and just nurse whenever they want to. So everybody's full. They just got ear tagged. I'll put the weights on the screen because I don't remember off the top of my head, and I'll have to look them up. But her quads are doing pretty good, and she's really tolerating the stanchion well. So I think we're going to leave her in there for a while. This is the doe that was beaten up on this morning, and I let her back out, and she's got some mucus, and she's going into labor, and now she's beating up on this one. So I got to pin these separate so she doesn't aggravate her. Okay, we've got her in here. I'm not sure she'd do any time, and she goes tonight, whatever, but like I said, this one has a mucus discharge tonight, and she was chasing her and attacking her. So nothing is ever simple with goats. The ewes, they don't bite and they don't carry on like this, but boy, the goats are just really aggressive. So Anyway, weighed all the babies tonight. These two, the twins, weighed 9 pounds each. These guys, I think the big red one weighed 8 pounds and the two black does weighed 7. Triplets here, I think the two bucks were 8 pounds and the doeling was 7 pounds. Would you believe that she has decided she doesn't like this whitest kid? She's pushing it away and biting at it. So I don't know if all the excitement of today has triggered this or what. But anyway, she's in a headlock too. I want to nip that in the bud before it becomes a problem. So he was hungry and he was trying to nurse and she wouldn't let him and kept butting him. So we'll see how this works. It's important to block the vision on both sides because if they can see the one they don't like, they will not let it nurse. So she and Missy over there, they're kind of higher strung. These colored goats are higher strung than the others, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not, but she was fine last year. She had twins, but boy, this year she doesn't like that white one. So anyway, I think we're going to call that an evening tonight. Thank you for joining us at Norwal Farm. Well, it's 9 o'clock on February the 28th. This is our third doe to kid today. We've had 2 sets of triplets and a set of twins. So we ended up tonight with the same doe. Just gave her some water. She's really thirsty. She's drank about a half a gallon nonstop. But this is the doe that they were beating up on this morning, and the two that were beating up on her, the one had triplets, the other had twins, and then she went into labor tonight and she had triplets. So we had 3 today, and she had 2 white doelings and a black buck. You can kind of see the dorsal stripes on the doelings. And the fringe around the head. The one at the top of your screen is black fringe. The one at the bottom of the screen has red. So we went ahead and gave them some powdered colostrum tonight. It's getting colder again, so just want to make sure they got it. They've been nursing on her, but put the brooder up for them. I took it away from Missy here with the quads. They weren't laying underneath it anyway. It was too warm, so they didn't need it. But the newborns, we like to keep them under the brooder for 24 hours because even if you dry them off and they lick them, they're still damp. In this cold weather, they just get chilled. So give them 24 hours under the brooder and then that dries them off. So it's 10:15. We started at 5 o'clock this morning, and we're going to call it a night. So thanks for joining us at Norwal Farm. Good morning. It's March the 1st. This doe had her kid overnight or this morning. Had a single, but she's got mastitis. And so that's hers in there with a white spot on there. I'm going to just kick him in here. Gave him some, tubed him with some colostrum. And I'm going to let him nurse on these. But he'll be a bottle baby. So then we'll have to send her to market. Everybody else seems to be doing okay. Those guys are using their cave. Nice and warm back there. They said they came out and they're nursing. So we're going to leave her in the stanchion for a bit. And then once we make the switch, then that one will be a bottle baby, and probably the 2 bucklings in there will make bottle babies too. So everything else is doing well. Elsie's triplets are up and bouncing around. I'm going to try taking patches out of her stanchion today. I think we'll see how that works. And we'll go from there. I decided to try her with her babies after 24 hours. That's the one she wasn't liking before. We'll see how she does. Fingers crossed. Back there nursing. Or attempting to. We'll see how it goes. They're both in there nursing, and the one on this side, the one she's licking, that's the one she didn't like before, so. Hopefully she doesn't change her mind. It might have been that pyrethrin poron. They both got full bellies. They nursed overnight, so I'm going to leave her out and watch her. Her freedom was short-lived. It started out well. She was, sniffing it and tentative about it, but then she started rejecting it. So I think this will work. Usually they say you got to leave them in at least 3 days. The theory is the mother's milk comes through the lamb, obviously in the stool, but it gives the odor of the mother, and both lambs or both kids will smell the same. So she's going to stay in here another 2 to 3 days, and we'll try her again. Hopefully it works. As you can see there, the quads are doing well. They're nursing. This one down here is the one that was born last night or early this morning, and the mother had mastitis and in one quarter and no milk in the other. So we're tubing it with powdered colostrum. I've just stuck him in here with the quints, or the quads, or quints now. It's a buckling, so he'll eventually become a bottle baby. So thought maybe he might nurse off of her, but if not, we'll start him on the bottle. So it was 12 degrees this morning, and these quads were without a heat lamp last night, and they're using the cave there. They go underneath there. But I went out. We've got these 2 ewes over here are still due to have lambs, and then these 2 does are yet to have their babies. So it's cold enough. We bought 2 more heat lamps. I didn't make more brooders. I don't think we need that in this temperature weather. The brooders really help out when it's down around 0. It just concentrates the heat down there. But I did put this light up here, and they like it, so it takes the chill off. These 3 here have been fine, so I didn't put a light on them, although I think that light there is probably warming the air there. And hers are doing really well. We tagged them and banded the bucks today, so probably turn them out tomorrow and let them have their turn at being in freedom and see how they do.